2022. It's been a off day. I have no clients today. I had 3 clients scheduled today, and all 3 canceled, or not canceled. I will say they moved their dates, but it's a recurring theme, right? I have the same clients doing the same thing, and so it's kind of frustrating on my part because I can't care more about your health than you do, because I can't put the energy towards you if you're not giving me that energy back, right? So that's something that I've kind of started focusing on this year, is giving energy to what gives me energy back. So if you're constantly canceling or rescheduling, then when I see you, you get me. You get 100% of me. But I can't be there to kind of coach you constantly to why are we having to shift your schedule? What's going on? How can I help? Because I put so much energy into trying to do that, it exhausts me as an individual. It exhausts me for myself, and it exhausts me for my other clients. So I have to focus on the people that are giving me that energy back. When you're here, you're here. I'll give you 100% of me, but I can't spend time that you cancel or you reschedule. I can't spend time thinking about ways to continue to help you when you're not helping yourself. And that's something that I've really had to kind of reevaluate as a personal trainer, because I used to be so tired all the time, and I couldn't figure out why I was so tired. And I was so tired because I was spending so much energy worrying and caring about other people's health more than they did. And so you have to, it's almost like a relationship, right? If you're in a relationship and that relationship, you feel like you're not getting the same energy, then you got 1 or 2 choices. Either you try to fix it, or you walk away from it. Well, in this instance, I'm not going to walk away from it, but I'm not going to give them more energy than they're giving me. So it's frustrating, but it's part of the business, right? You know, a lot of the reasons why people have personal trainers is because they can't do it themselves. So they hire personal trainers to help them get where they want to be. But the mindset is what has to shift, because a lot of times the mindset is, I have a personal trainer, I'll get there. I'll have a personal, they tell people I go to a personal trainer, but you don't tell them that you only go 4 times out of the month because you cancel the rest. Or you only go 1 time out of the month because you cancel the rest. You just say, oh, I have a personal trainer. So it's frustrating, but it's part of the business, and it's something that I've had to really reevaluate how I let it affect me, because it's not happening to me, it's happening, but how I let it affect me is the problem, because I let it affect me on a personal note. It has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with them. So I have to break myself away from that and just take that energy that I would put into being frustrated, being trying to figure out ways to help them. I got to take that energy and pour it into me and pour it into everything else in my life. So it's something that I'm working on, and it's getting better. It's getting easier. Still days of frustration, but that's why I'm here right now. I'm here right now. I did not get up early this morning. I did get up early this morning, but I spent a lot of that time working on content. I'm really trying to hone in my brand as far as a personal trainer and a motivational speaker. And it's going to take time. So I'm reevaluating my morning routine to accommodate my rebranding. So I did a lot of that this morning. I pretty much knew that 1 or 2 of them were going to cancel, so I was going to use that time to work out. So that's why I'm here. It would have been a training session So I'm going to use that time to work out. For breakfast, I did not have breakfast. I had a lunch, brunch. I had a steak quesadilla, one that I had left over from last night, and then I had two cheese quesadillas that I had left off, that I cut in half and put two sausage patties in between. So I had a big brunch. For dinner, I'm gonna have pulled chicken and corn, and I mean that's gonna be the day pretty much. Not a lot of content today based on that. I'm getting ready to work out. You will see that. I will have a post workout follow up, and then depending on how I feel, may come back on tonight and just kind of close out the day with some thoughts that I have. I'm still working those out in my head, but I want to get this workout done. It should feel really good to do that, feel accomplished, and that will help me then be in a better mindset for the rest of the night. So I'm gonna get that done, and then I'll be back shortly. I'm back. Good workout. Going heavier this week. Last week was more high rep, but I found that when I do my HIIT functional hybrid training, I do a lot of lower weight, higher reps, and I do them in a circuit to kind of increase the heart rate. What I've done in the past is I've gone completely away from heavier weight. So this time I'm going to try to do a week of the hybrid type workouts and then follow up with a week of heavier weights. So today I did what you saw, what you just saw. I did bench press and power cleans. So I did a strength exercise with an explosive exercise, Olympic type exercise. And that's what I'll be doing all week. I'll be doing a strength exercise with an explosive type of exercise. So that's how I'm going to kind of balance it out. Still have the functional HIIT type of aspect to it, the explosiveness being the cardio aspects of it, and having the strength exercise as well. So that is the end of the day for me. I'm going home to finish cooking, pulled chicken, corn. Gonna relax, finish up some laundry. I got a couple chores that I need to do that are on my list, and that is the day. An unexpected day, but it happens when you on a service-based kind of business. It happens. So it's just something you have to deal with. Not completely over the frustration of it, because it is very frustrating, but I am, that workout did help me hone in some thoughts and some things that I want to try here in the future. So I'm still working on it. It's still a process. Give the energy to yourself or the people that are giving you the same energy. It's hard when you care. It's hard when you care more about people's health than they care about it themselves. but it's part of the process too. So, all right, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna head home, finish up dinner, finish up the chores, and then before I go to bed, I'll probably jump back on and do a follow up, and we'll get ready for tomorrow. Oh, welcome to day 24. Another light day. I did get up earlier than I have been. I worked on content for about 3 hours this morning. Did a little reading, and then did some chores around the house. I did have one client today, rescheduled from yesterday, so at least she did make it in. It's been a slow 2 weeks with everybody on vacation and then doing this and that. So taking advantage of the time to be more productive and do some things that I've wanted to do. But it is kind of getting me off track a little bit. I did finally calm down from yesterday, kind of let that go, did some breathing. Didn't update you last night just because I was just over it. I was just over it. I let it get to me way too bad, and that's something I'm still working on. Did have a client today. Tomorrow I've got three clients, so it'll be a change of pace from what I've done over the last couple weeks. Getting ready to do my workout now, then head home, cook dinner, and finish up some chores. Try to get in bed earlier tonight and go to bed later with spending some time with my daughter. She usually has a friend that she talks to on the phone, and on those days I get in bed pretty early because she's occupied. But when that friend doesn't call or they call later, I don't like to leave her up by herself. So we spend some time together watching TV and talking and stuff like that. But it does get me in bed later because she likes to stay up a little bit later. So past 3 or 4 nights I've been up till about midnight, and it's hard for me to get back on track of getting back up at 5 o'clock. When I stay up that late, I like to get in bed by 10:30. I'm asleep by 11, and then that allows me to kind of get on that routine and that schedule. But you gotta make sacrifices sometimes, and I will get back on that schedule. Just right now, she needs a little bit more of me, so I will sacrifice that early morning time for myself to spend some time with her. Going to do this workout, squats and push jerks. Not my favorite, but it's got to be done, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it done so I can get home. We'll do a recap and finish out the rest of this day. Finished up that workout. It's a tough one. I'm not a big fan of squats. I hit a new PR of 265 for 2. I haven't gone that heavy in a long time, so I'm working my way back up, hopefully to be working out with 315 by the end of the year. Not all the time, but consistently doing that. It's always been a goal of mine, and kind of got sidetracked with that. As I had to change different spots that I train at. I was in Lexington at a gym that closed down. I went to another gym as an independent contractor. That opportunity got sidetracked. So then I came to Georgetown to be my own boss with my own studio, which I absolutely love. But in that, trying to grow a business, working out logistics with kids and stuff like that. Like I said, I got sidetracked with my own fitness goals. So back on track this year. Really got everything to where I feel comfortable doing everything and accomplishing everything that I want to. So it's back to hitting some of the goals that I had in prior years as far as physical fitness. 265 was tough, but it felt good. You know, I got it for 2 reps. Not a big fan of squats, like I said, and that uncertainty when you get to the bottom, am I going to be able to get back up, is where I struggle, because I doubt myself in the middle of it. But I pushed through and felt good to get it. Not a lot of content today. Slow days. I don't want to get on here and just rambling. So I'm going to go home, cook dinner, and finish up some chores, finish out the rest of the day. So I will see you tomorrow.